What up, CI fam? It is gorgeous out. It's gonna be 80 degrees today. Whew. Sorry, I got my legs out. Perps are probably mad at me today because I'm going back to the workout area. Aw, poor babies. It didn't really wrap up anything. A guy that came on the Dunkin' yesterday looked just like Buddha Smurf with a different haircut. The guy was bald, had two little braids on his head. So maybe Buddha Smurf does have an actual twin. You know, they usually have doppelgangers of the perps. So maybe that's his real twin who look just like him. Same mannerisms and everything. God, that's horrible. It's horrible for any perps that have a twin in real life. Anyways, what's today? May 7th? Yep, 2024. Look, a little squirrel that just is over there. I don't know if I'm getting enough film. Yeah, I just figured I have a couple minutes to come out here for a little bit. Chillax. I've been hearing cardinals a lot too in the front. Some people will see one back here. I saw a white butterfly out here. There it is. It's behind the tree. Anyways, yes, we got some tulips. I think we got milkweed. I think that's what that is. Something's milk thistle or milkweed. One of those. Supposed to attract the butterflies. Let me tell you that one day, what it was summer like, I saw 7 butterflies between the front of my house, back here, and Dunkin'. I was like, damn. I was chasing one 2 weeks ago. It was like fluttering right in front of me when I was walking up to Dunkin'. And it stopped at the car, was a Mustang, I think? The yellow car. So I was trying to catch it. But you know, not be mean to it already. I've caught butterflies before. Yeah, it's a white butterfly. I've saved 2 butterflies in my lifetime. So. And a moth. I tell you, people are so, they're like dense. They don't see nothing. I was in Starbucks one day and this butterfly was in the store. I'm like, how do you not see a butterfly? It was like full-grown butterfly. How do you not see that in the store? Because I thought it was outside at first. I was like, no, that's in the store. I'm like, I need a cup. I'm like, thank you. And I was like gently leading it in the cup, and I released it outside, like, move out of the way, I got a butterfly. There's people coming in like warning for their coffee. And then they looked up, they're like, oh, there's a butterfly there. So, another time a butterfly got trapped at Target. I made a crawl onto my hand, and then I let it leave. And my family did. They're like, oh, that's cool. And they kept walking. What? This was like a few years ago. Come on now, really? You see a butterfly in distress and you're gonna go, oh, that's cool, who cares? Like, okay, I'll remember that. I'll remember that you don't give a shit about wildlife. So they care about climate change, but not wildlife. Okay, that means they don't care about people either. So I know they're gonna rat me out in the end times. They are gonna fucking kill me. You know what I'm saying? The perps, I don't care if they want to kill me. My family will probably kill me first. It's the people that are closest to you that want to do the worst damage, unfortunately. It's kind of why TIs don't really have many friends. People we think are our friends are not. They're just our enemies. They really are Decepticons. Yeah, so all that shit happened yesterday. Like, one right after the other. That's why I kept recording. There was a perp sitting next to me at Dunkin'. At first I thought it was a regular person, but he had like his headphones on. So you wouldn't think he would hear the video I was watching. and it was about gang stalking and how they operate. He looked up from his phone and was mad and then started texting somebody. And he kept looking at me and texting. And I was like, do you hear this? You know how people have their headphones, you know, the earbuds, they put them on pretty loud, so nobody else heard the video but him. There was like more than one person in there, you know, it was pretty full. So he got like the first seat, but like it's the corner seat. And then I allowed the video, and then he was getting fidgety. Fidgeting, like me tell you. So I was watching a video about a guy who used to be a drug addict, and people he knew started a smear campaign against him when he got clean. And so he was, you know, just telling his story and all the stuff he's been through. As soon as he said something, I forgot what he said exactly, but when he said whatever it was, like, the guy in front of me, you know, sitting next to me, that's when he looked up first. And then I was looking down the whole time watching the video, and I see his hand, he's tapping his feet like really quick, fast, and everything. Yeah, it was great. He was getting all fidgety. And then I forgot what else the guy said in the video, but this perp just ran out. Give me a dirty look. He looked right at me, give me a dirty look. And I looked right at him too, right in the eye. And then he got offended by that it wasn't whatever he was doing wasn't working, so he left. I'm like, that's what's up. Fuck around and find out, you know what I'm saying? So now we got these little teenagers with their little vespas that they got for free for participating in this stupid program. I think it's the same guys I've seen in the neighborhood riding these same vespas. One day I went to the pharmacy and the tire repair shop. They were all standing there, the same people. And I went to the dry cleaners, they were all there. One of them had the Freemason necklace on. So I think it's the same group of kids. I don't know how old they are, maybe 16, 17 years old. You hear the fire truck or the ambulance, whatever that is. And now it stops as soon as I stop. That's what I'm talking about. When I move, you move. Honk too. Oh, good. Good. So the Vespas are blocking the neighbor right here, the Bread family. And I thought that was it. No. One of them was blocking my house. One of them was had parked their Vespa right in front of my house, right? Well, not, towards the tree. And I heard them revving the engines like they were about to leave, so I was like, what the hell is going on there? And I was home by myself, so this is why the gang stalkers do this. They only do that kind of stuff when I'm by myself. Like, they don't do anything when my tenants are here or their relatives come over and sit outside. They don't do nothing. They only do stuff when I'm home. So I looked out the window, and my family went out to the store for a minute. So they're unpacking the car as these kids are just surrounding them, revving the engine of the Vespas and everything. And I'm like, how come she's not screaming at them right now? Because usually she would scream at them. So, I don't know, there's a family that moved out of the neighborhood and then moved into the house. And I'm thinking it's the people directly across the street from me because their door was open. They have the one door that swings open and nobody ever called to fix. And the landlord never fixed it at all. Every family that moved in there, the landlord was never called to come fix it. And then they didn't fix it either. Like, how lazy could you possibly be? But it's all a ruse. The only reason they wouldn't fix that is so it could make noise during the wind. When the wind picks up, it swings back and forth. Like, it slams hard into the top of the gate on the steps. So when I sit out there by myself, and sometimes I like to sit out there at night, you know, when it gets nice and warm out, and it slams, and it's supposed to scare us. And they don't fix their door like that and everything, and it swings open like that. First of all, it could just at any time break and fall off the hinges, and they're gonna be in trouble with that, because when that hits, it hits hard. It hits the wall and the gate in between the porches. It hits it really hard. The wind sometimes is very strong, so if that falls and breaks and falls on the steps, you think it's not gonna cause an accident? You know, like, what are they waiting for, to get sued? I don't know if I could call 311 on that. I'm gonna Google it and see if I can, and I will, because I don't want to see that. But you know, it's to make me scared to go outside. And if you watch horror movies, sometimes, you know, they have crooked old doors like that, and then it makes it seem scary, yeah. But that's why they do that. They're instilling fear in us any way they can. And I have not seen my family. It was a young family too. A father, mother, and a couple of kids. I think there was just people upstairs on the top floor, you know, separate people, separate family. And I didn't see them in months. So I think that they were paid to move in and not stay long. And the father's probably a handler. And bought the house and is renting it to perps. This is what happened on my side of the street too. And one day I was walking past one of the houses, and the garage was strobe lights going off, but there was no music. It was nighttime too, but it was raining. That's why it was like dark. It got dark quicker, and it was raining. When I filmed it, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then on the first floor, they had a red Solo cup in the window. I mean, red is the color of the devil, and it's the color of perps, you know? So that was on purpose. You know, that's just to show other perps that this perp living there. You know? It's like a calling card. Look at this bitch. Look what she did. I don't know if I'm going to be able to film it. See it? There's bread up there. There's bread up there. Breadcrumbs. I kept saying I heard them. I heard something being thrown, but it wasn't a solid piece. So I'm like, what the hell is that? I thought it was like birds jumping on the shed. And I remember another video from last year with birds going on the shed, and I zoomed in on it. It was, you know, eating bread. So, yeah. She did that. Ain't she special? She's very special. Like, incredibly special. It's alright. Even if my camera don't catch it, God still saw it. And that's what matters. He'll punish them accordingly.